Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, that's a trade secret. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks a first-hand guide to summoning spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Uh-huh. It definitely makes sense.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences.
Overpowered characters.
All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace, quality illustrations, and lots of action.
Of course.
This is the formula that will guarantee good sales numbers. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction, we have to deliver a sense of realism.
Paimon followed pretty much all of that, but there's still one question. What are we actually gonna write about? For example, we know we need an original core concept, but how do we come up with one?
Before you can answer that question, you have to understand your target audience. Take a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is common knowledge to the kitsune. But to the general public, it's bursting with new and interesting ideas. It all comes down to the size of the information gap between author and reader. As a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people of Inazuma. What is commonplace to you may be fresh and original to them.
Oh, right! So maybe we can take inspiration from our time in Mondstadt and Liyue. But that would make it a completely different genre than a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. Is that gonna be a problem?
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that book. All you have to do is provide some interesting ideas based on your travel experiences. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Alright, let's start with Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking?
What? The dragon and the grand adventure, the work sky bard, reincarnated in another world, encountered with airborne emergency. Okay, I'll just say that.
No one would ever go for that, no matter how you tried to play it.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9.
Think so?
Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it? It's a strong opening. An easy way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate the appeal of culinary-oriented subject matter. Food, after all, is a topic that everyone is interested in.
When she was talking about it, she straight up looked at Paimon. She's like, what does she taste?
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. I think you really understand what we're trying to do here. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful, so this deals with that problem.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Huh? Won't that do for now?
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. If we don't keep delivering the goods now we've caught their attention, all our hard work so far is in vain. Hurry,
Nope.
Chapter 2, let's go.
Chapter
Can't you
2.
see that Satomi is waiting?
She doesn't even talk.
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What do you mean you can't think of any stories? We fought Child. We fought H. Daha. we fought literally two other gods. We fought I mean we didn't technically fight him, but we still like fought. And it's fucking what's his name? Osail and Baish.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this. But alas, the time has come prematurely.
Before it came to what? What's happened?
The bane of our existence, writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting a pain worse than death upon the writer. They sell their souls just to get their muse back.
Sounds awful.
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break. Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Just the basic kind will do.
Damn, you're calling me basic? Fuck.
Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute.
Damn.
Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process will be paid.
I mean, it is my story,
Cool.
so.
Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now, for the sake of our paycheck and your brain
Paycheck. Speaking of Mora,
Ooh, does this mean your inspirations come back?
take a trip to Liyue. Your tour turns out to be Rex Lapis, rock and roll girl. I turned into Geoshup hatchling. What the fuck does that mean? Picking the first one again.
Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself. With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
Yeah.
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity. I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
Alright, well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Great. Well, now Satomi can get started on that.
Leave it to me, Lady Yae.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we?
Sure.
I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Stuff like this come get rid of the vision of decree. Farewell.
Clearly very closely based on your own personal experience, with no major changes at all. That's fine. Since it's something that took place in Inazuma, it might actually be more interesting to readers if it's grounded in the truth. One thing, though. We'll need to rewrite the part about me giving you the Omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Of course.
Whoa, so we're really going head to head with our rival on this one, huh?
I
course,
suppose
'cause-
so. Once they're
Bruh.
done writing the manuscript, I'll
It's
write
only
the
for the
passage where
traveler.
the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
So yeah.
Are we done then?
Yae Miko's
Do you
only
really
for the
think
traveler,
this
bro.
will be able to
No
beat
sharing.
a first-hand guide to summoning spirits?
And A too.
The content is fine. Now we just
can
need
share
to
with A2.
promote it. I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. We'll also need an endorsement on a paper band around the book. I can get the wonderful Ms. Hina to write that. She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. The people of Inazuma absolutely adore her. You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work, but please go by the Yae Publishing House at some point to commission Ms. Hina for that recommendation. Once our light novel is complete, let's meet at the writer's submission event.
Okay.
Welcome
Go.
to Uyu Restaurant.
Let me think. What spell does Lady Kitsune teach to the protagonist? Ah, I've got it. I've got to make sure it sounds suitably mysterious.
Okay, you're just gonna skip it like that? That's messed up.
Don't worry.
Oh, yeah!
Nope. Mr. Shikiru,
I don't care. I'm trying to leave. Can I leave? Can I leave? Oh no, it's not even the door, it's this door. I'm an idiot. I really tried to leave through a door that wasn't even able to leave. I'm such a dingus. I'm flying. Look at these rates, bro.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements, but since it's Lady Guji that's asking, we'll see what we can do. With Miss Hina getting so popular lately, a lot of people have come to us hoping to do a collaboration. But Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She still prefers to focus all her efforts on replying to readers' letters, and turns down every promotional opportunity she can. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. Anyway, if we can get that endorsement from Miss Hina, you'll definitely get an exposure boost at the beginning. May your light novel sell well and set a new record for the Yae Publishing House.
We'll do our best.
Everything is going smoothly, just as I planned.
Of course.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
Yes.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently, Paimon's slowly starting to understand your unique tastes.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you think it's a very descriptive pen name?
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout Inazuma. I'll announce the sales numbers in 3 days.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
Rob.
That's
professional.
right. Be confident in your work. That's exactly how a light novelist should be.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the results. Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of luck.
Thanks. Miss. What do you mean wait 3 days? Do I have to really wait 3 days? Or in-game 3 days? Wait. Don't tell me I have to really wait 3 days. No way.
After a first-hand guide to summoning, it just goes to show that you
No way I really have to wait 3 days.